12. The men of Ephraim were summoned together, and they crossed to Shaphan and said to Jephthah, "Why did you cross over to fight with the Ammonites and did not summon us to go with you?" "We will burn your house over you with fire." And Jephthah said to them, "I and my people were in a severe conflict with the Ammonites, and when I called you, you did not rescue me from their hands. And when I saw that you would not rescue me, I put my life in my hand and crossed over against the Ammonites. And the Lord delivered them into my hand. Why then have you come up to me this day to fight against me?" Then Jephthah gathered all the men of Gilead and fought with Ephraim. And the men of Gilead smote Ephraim because they had said, "You Gileadites are fugitives of Ephraim, in the midst of Ephraim and Manasseh." And the Gileadites took the fords of the Jordan before the Ephraimites, and when any of those Ephraimites who had escaped said, "Let me go over," the men of Gilead said to him, "Are you an Ephraimite?" If he said, "No," they said to him, "Then say Shibboleth." And he said, Shibboleth, for he could not pronounce it right. Then they seized him and slew him at the fords of the Jordan. And there fell at that time 42,000 of Ephraimites. Jephthah judged Israel 6 years. Then Jephthah the Gileadite died and was buried in one of the cities of Gilead. And after him, son of Bethlehem judged Israel. And he had 30 sons and 30 daughters, whom he gave to husbands outside his tribe, and 30 daughters-in-law, whom he brought in from outside his tribe for his sons. And he judged Israel 7 years. Then Ibzan died and was buried at Bethlehem. After him, Elon the Zebulonite judged Israel, and he judged Israel 10 years. Then Elon the Zebulonite died and was buried at Shalom in the land of Zebulun. And after him, Abdon, son of Hillel, the Pirathonite, judged Israel. And he had 40 sons and 30 grandsons, who rode on 70 donkey colts, and he judged Israel 8 years. Then Abdon, son of Hillel, the Pirathonite, died and was buried at Pirathon in the land of Ephraim, in the hill country of the Amalekites. Hi, precious Miss Carol. Thank you so much. And precious Manny, the goat. Thank you so much. God bless you. Judges 13. the Israelites again did what was evil in the sight of the Lord, and the Lord gave them into the hand of the Philistines for 40 years. And there was a certain man of Jorah, of the tribe of Danites, whose name was Manoah, and his wife was barren and had no children. And the angel of the Lord appeared to the woman and said to her, Behold, you are barren and have no children, but you shall become pregnant and bear a son. Therefore, beware and drink no wine or strong drink, and eat nothing unclean. For behold, you shall become pregnant and bear a son. No razor shall come upon his head, for the child shall be a Nazirite to God from birth, and he shall begin to deliver Israel out of the hands of the Philistines. Then the woman went and told her husband, saying, A man of God came to me, and his face was like the face of the angel of God, to be greatly and reverently feared. I did not ask him from where he came, and he did not tell me his name. But he said to me, Behold, you shall become pregnant and bear a son, and now drink no wine or strong drink, and eat nothing unclean, for the child shall be a Nazirite to God from birth to the day of his death. Then Manoah entreated the Lord and said, O Lord, let the man of God whom you sent come again to us and teach us what we shall do with the child that shall be born. And God listened to the voice of Manoah, and the angel of God came again to the woman as she sat in the field. But Manoah, her husband, was not with her. And the woman ran in haste and told her husband and said to him, the man who came to me the other day has appeared to me. And Manoah arose and went after his wife, and came to the man and said to him, Are you the man who spoke to this woman? And he said, I am. And Manoah said, Now, when your words come true, how shall we manage the child? And what is he to do? And the angel of the Lord said to Manoah, Let the mother beware of all that I told her. She may not eat of anything that comes from the grapevine, nor drink wine or strong drink, nor eat any unclean thing. All that I commanded her, let her observe. And Manoah said to the angel of the Lord, Pray, let us detain you, that we may prepare a kid for you. And the angel of the Lord said to Manoah, Though you detain me, I will not eat of your food. But if you make ready a burnt offering, offer it to the Lord. For Manoah did not know that he was the angel of the Lord. And Manoah said to the angel of the Lord, What is your name? So that when your words come true, we may do you honor. And the angel of the Lord said to him, Why do you ask my name, seeing it is wonderful? So Manoah took the kid with the cereal offering and offered it upon a rock to the Lord. The angel working wonders while Manoah and his wife looked on. For when the flame went up toward the heavens from the altar, the angel of the Lord ascended in the altar flame. And Manoah and his wife looked on, and they fell on their faces to the ground. The angel of the Lord did not appear again to Manoah or to his wife. Then Manoah knew that he was the angel of the Lord. And Manoah said to his wife, We shall surely die because we have seen God. But his sensible wife said to him, "If the Lord were pleased to kill us, he would not have received a burnt offering and a cereal offering from our hand, nor have shown us all these things, or now have announced such things as these." And the woman in due time bore a son and called his name Samson. And the child grew, and the Lord blessed him. And the Spirit of the Lord began to move him at times in Mahane Dan, the camp of Dan, between Zorah and Eshtaol. Thank you so much, precious Miss Corel. God bless you. And thank you, precious Becca King. May God bless you too. Thank you so much. And 소중한 레오나도님, 감사합니다. And precious Blue Jay, good to see you, brother. Hope you and your brother doing well. Judges 14. Samson went down to Timnah, and at Timnah saw one of the daughters of the Philistines, and he came up and told his father and mother, "I saw one of the daughters of the Philistines at Timnah. Now get her for me as my wife." But his father and mother said to him, "Is there not a woman among the daughters of your kinsmen, or among all our people, that you must go to take a wife from the uncircumcised Philistines?" And Samson said to his father, "Get her for me, for she is all right in my eyes." His father and mother did not know that it was of the Lord, and that he sought an occasion for assailing the Philistines. At that time, the Philistines had dominion over Israel. Then Samson and his father and mother went down to Timnah and came to the vineyards of Timnah. And behold, a young lion roared against him, and the Spirit of the Lord came mightily upon him, and he tore the lion as he would have torn a kid, and he had nothing in his hand. But he did not tell his father or mother what he had done. And he went down and talked with the woman, and she pleased Samson well. And after a while he returned to take her, and he turned aside to see the body of the lion, and behold, a swarm of bees and honey were in the body of the lion. And he scraped some of the honey out into his hand and went along eating. And he came to his father and mother and gave them some, and they ate it. But he did not tell them he had taken the honey from the body of the lion. His father went down to the woman, and Samson made a feast there, for that was the customary thing for young men to do. And when the people saw him, they brought 30 companions to be with him. And Samson said to them, "I will now put forth a riddle to you. If you can tell me what it is within the 7 days of the feast and find it out, then I will give you 30 linen undergarments and 30 changes of raiment." But if you cannot declare it to me, shall you give me 30 linen undergarments and 30 changes of festive, costly raiment? And they said to him, Put forth your riddle, that we may hear it. And he said to them, Out of the eater came forth food, and out of the strong came forth sweetness. And they could not solve the riddle in 3 days. And on the 7th day, they said to Samson's wife, Entice your husband to declare to us the riddle, lest we burn you and your father's household with fire. Have you invited us to make us poor? Is this not true? And Samson's wife wept before him and said, You only hate me. You do not love me. You have put forth a riddle to my countryman and have not told the answer to me. And he said to her, Behold, I have not told my father or my mother, and shall I tell you? And Samson's wife wept before him. The 7 days their feast lasted, and on the 7th day he told her, because she pressed him with entreaties. Then she told the riddle to her countryman, and the man of the city said to Samson on the 7th day before sundown, What is sweeter than honey? What is stronger than a lion? And he said to them, If you had not plowed with my heifer, you would not have solved my riddle. And the Spirit of the Lord came upon him, and he went down to Ashkelon and slew 30 men of them, and took their apparel as spoil, and gave the changes of garments to those who explained the riddle. And his anger was kindled, and he went up to his father's house. But Samson's wife was given to his companion, who was his best friend. precious blue jay, that you are well. I am well too. Thank you so much. May God bless you, brother. Hi, precious random player. Good to see you. God bless you. Thank you so much for sharing this precious time together. May God's peace, love, blessings be with you always. And wishing you a peaceful, blessed night. God bless you. I love you in Jesus.